Welcome, savvy shoppers. How are you all doing today? I've got my lay on. This is Virginia Parsons, and I'm here to talk to you today about savvy tip to travel. You know, this winter time is already getting to me. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking already about travel. And I know if you happen to be out there on the East Coast, you're getting a lot of snowy weather right now. And maybe you're thinking about, let's get out of town. So this show today is all about travel tips, ways to really travel in style, finding all the best deals you can. We're going to talk about my savvy shopping site, which is called shop.com/Virginia. And on this site, we have over 30 million products. 30 million products and over 3,000 affiliate stores. Now, within those stores, we have literally hundreds, it seems like, of travel sites. And I've even put together for you a wonderful resource guide that you're going to be able to download at the end of the program. And that's going to really help you find all these tips and deals so that you can get to where you want to go and get out of the snow. So that's what we're here to do today. That's why I've got my lay-on. I'm thinking of going to some warm climate, and I hope you're going to find the special spot that you can go to as well. And I also want to make sure that you save some money doing that and you get the best deals. And oh, by the way, at my savvy shopping site, shop.com/Virginia, you're also going to receive cash back at the vast majority of the stores that we have. So I'm going to share all of that with you. Another thing I want to remind you of is that on that site we have something called ShopBuddy. We're going to go over that because ShopBuddy is going to make sure you don't miss out on any of those deals, out on any of those coupons, or miss out on any of that cash back that you could have coming to you from the stores you're already shopping at. So we'll review that as well. Now today what I'm going to do is take you on a little tour, and we're going to visit things like cruises. Sounds good. Hotels. So many options, the hotel field. How about going and finding a good resort to hang out on? And of course, you got to get there, so I'm going to give you some wonderful sites for booking airline reservations. And then, of course, how about just vacation sites in general? We're going to explore those. And then finally, you know, you need to get around wherever you're going, so you want to find the best deal on rental cars. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm again going to provide for you at the end of the show a travel resource guide. It's going to be in a PDF format, and all you'll have to do is click on the links I've given you there to make this really easy to take advantage of all the information that you're going to receive here today. Okay, so let's get ourselves started. I'm going to take you on a tour and show you what that resource guide is going to look like that you're going to be able to download in a few minutes. So I put together so many resources for you. I'm so excited about it. And so this is your guide that you're going to be able to use from this point on. Now the first thing again is I'm pointing out to shop.com/Virginia. This is a link. This is a link to my Savvy Shopping site, and here you're going to be able to register. You're going to be able to, for no cost whatsoever, qualify for cash back on any of the stores that offer it. And of course, qualify for all the coupon codes and deals that are available to you through all the different vendors that are part of this site. Now let's start with the travel tab. I'm going to take you to the shop.com page first so you can see where it is and what it looks like when you get there. So here we are, and you're going to notice as you look down underneath the search bar, we'll be using the search bar today, but you're going to look underneath it and you're going to see a travel tab. That's the first place we're going to go today. I want you to see what's on the travel tab. Now the travel tab happens to be a link to one of our #1 travel affiliates. So watch this come up and you're going to see that we are affiliated with Travelocity, but that's just one of the many sites you're going to learn about today. Now Travelocity, as I said, we are their #1 affiliate, so therefore they offer deals through our site that are better than most any place else. With Travelocity, through our site, you can get up to 10% cash back, which you'll see down here, on hotels, and 4% on vacation packages. These are ending, if you book them by December 31st. But they also have fall into winter on the beach, where you can save 50% or more on featured deals. So Travelocity is one resource that I want you to know about, and you get to it right here through the Travel tab. Now, one of the things I'd like to show you about Travelocity are hotel deals, but I want you to know that you can book any number of things. You can book flights, you can book hotels, you can book a package with a flight and hotel, and you can book cars through Travelocity. But let's go to the hotel deal. Oh, and of course, cruises. Can't forget those cruises, can we? Right over here. What I'd like to show you is something that I've used a number of times through the hotel deals. When you go to the hotel deals, you can just put in where you might be going. In this case, I'm just going to put San Diego. Sounds like a nice place to go this time of year, doesn't it? So we're going to click in San Diego, and we'll just put a check-in date. Oh, I think January sounds good to me, so I'm going to maybe think about the 17th of January and coming home maybe on the 24th. We'll put a couple of adults in here, and we'll go ahead and do a search. Now, these searches and all these travel services are very similar, so what you see here is similar. Notice that we are going to the Travelocity site now, and as it pops up, I want you to notice that ShopBuddy. We're going to talk about that more and make sure you get that downloaded on your computer, because it's showing me all the deals that are available through Travelocity. ShopBuddy, remember, also makes sure that you get credit. See, if ShopBuddy is over here in your corner, you know that you are getting the credit for the cash back that you have coming to you. In other words, you have logged in and registered through my shop.com/Virginia site. If you don't see ShopBuddy popping up there to let you know all the deals, then it also means that you are not getting the cash back that you deserve. So when you download ShopBuddy, which we'll talk about again a little bit later, you're going to be sure you get all the deals that you have coming to you, including the cash back that that particular store is offering. One of the things here you can see in booking hotels is something that I love and have used a number of times. It's called Top Secret Hotels, up to 45% off. When you go to view the Top Secret Hotels, these are hotels that you'll get ratings on and reviews on, but you won't know exactly what the hotel is. You will be able to specify where in town you want to stay. So if you want to stay near the airport, if you want to stay near the wharf, or someplace else, another vicinity in town, you can specify that so you know you're going to be in a location you want to be. Then you can look at the reviews and you can determine whether or not you want to take advantage of that top secret hotel. I've done this a number of times with great success, ending up in 3- and 4-star hotels for a fraction of the price that I would have paid otherwise. So I want to make sure that you know about top secret hotels on the Travelocity site. All right, let's go back at our resource guide. So that link right here takes you as well to the travel tab where we were. Now the next thing I want to share with you is how to search on the shop.com site. And I've already done these searches for you in this resource guide, so I think that'll help you out. But just so you know how to do it yourself if you want to explore other options, I've gone to the search drop down and picked up the store drop down, and then in the bar next to it I've typed in either hotels, cruises, resorts, airlines, vacations, or rental cars, and that's where this list comes from. I have two pages on here of resources for you to tap into, and I want you to take advantage of them because you will not find a more thorough compilation of resources and links to different travel sites than you will on our shop.com site. Now let's take a look, for instance, at a couple more. I've done links. First of all, look at hotels. I've done a link to hotels, and that's because I did a search, and this was the result of the search. I'm going to click on here and show you. See, in the search bar, in the drop-down, I clicked and I put on stores. It could have been all departments. But I took it to stores, and then I typed in hotels, and then I clicked search. And here's just a number of what we came up with. I want you to see that there are 71 different sites available to you. You can scroll down each site. You can take a look at the sites, and the first thing you can do over to the right, from example hotels.com, is to see that it provides you with a 3% cash back. And that's the cash back that will be awarded to you and placed in your account, where you can either use it to apply it toward another purchase or have our company send you a check for the actual cash back. This is real cash back, you guys, and so I want to make sure you take advantage of it. Now, these points over here called IBV points, that's part of the way these different affiliate stores reward myself as a business owner of the Savvy Shoppers site. So you can ignore those. This is because I'm logged in as myself. If you log in, you'll only see the cashback amounts. So you can take a look and scroll on down to see the number of hotels, the amounts of cashback, and this goes on and on. 4% in some do not provide cash back, and that's just, you know, the nature of some of the relationships that we have. But I just want you to know that you can look through all of these and find hotels and resources all around the world. How about discovering Belgium, United Kingdom, Spain, and India, all starting at only $35 from Hotel Formula. So that's an interesting site you might not have known about. So we do have different places you can go all around the world. You've got Mercure, international network of over 700 hotels with 4% cash back in city centers, in the mountains, by the sea. So just know that this is one page of 3 pages of different resources for finding a hotel. All right, we're back to the resource guide. You can see again, I have listed these on the resource guide along with the amount of cash back that's provided by these different stores. But what you need to know is that you can go to any of them by clicking on the hotel and scrolling down, or you can go and do into the search bar and search for that particular name. Now, I've also highlighted a few more in the hotel area that you can click on directly. For instance, here's book hotel rooms at 4% cash back. When I go here, you can see a little bit more about bookhotelrooms.com. Again, 4% cash back. Find discounted hotel and cheap hotel rooms at virtually any destination in the world, up to 60% off. So that's a great resource for you to know about. How about the next one called Booking.com? Again, providing you with 4% cash back. Booking.com is actually part of Priceline. And Priceline owns and operates Booking.com, and it is the world leader in booking accommodations online. Every day, over 500,000 room nights are reserved on Booking.com. And I want you to know that Booking.com is, as part of Priceline, it is available in 40 languages and offers over 353,000 properties in 186 countries. So this is a great resource to know about. Now, when you want to go and look at that site in particular, you just click on the Shop and Save Now, and it takes you just right to that site where you'll still, as long as you've gone through the shop.com website, or as long as you have ShopBuddy downloaded on your website, you'll make sure that you get that 4% cash back with your booking. How about this store? I want you to know about Tingo. This is one I just found out about, and I was so excited to find it. So let's click there. It gives you 3% cash back, but what's interesting about Tingo is it's the only site that automatically rebooks you at a lower rate if your hotel drops its price, and then automatically refunds the difference to your credit card. Isn't that wonderful? You don't have to worry about, well, is a lower price coming up later. You just go ahead and book it, and if they find a lower price on that, they'll rebook you at the lower price and refund the difference on it. So I thought you might want to know about that one as well. And by the way, Tingo is a TripAdvisor company. So if you go to Tingo, and this will give you an example how you go to Tingo, and again, ShopBuddy, because I have it on my computer, pops up, and if there's specials, it's going to show you the specials, like Hawaii Hot Deals is on here. So in Tingo, the thing that I like about it is that you're going to be able to take a look at the TripAdvisor information. Now in this case, I'm going down to the Hangout Marketing Reunion in Oceanside, California in February, so I just plug this in here looking for a room and searching hotels. Now I know there is a hotel there that's available for people to go to, but there's all sorts of other wonderful options for going down to Oceanside. And here's one of the things I think you might be interested in as far as that's concerned. Let's go on down here and find the Courtyard, which happens to be the host hotel where that event is taking place. And let's look at it. Can you see that it's got a 4.5 rating on TripAdvisor, which is terrific. So we can go in here, click and look at it. And remember, you're going to get 3% cash back on this. And up it comes. So 3% cash back from that 111 is actually as good as the price, the special price that they have. So you can take a look here, and if you want to see the reviews, there happen to be 73 reviews here. So if you want to know more about this hotel, you can read down through the reviews, and you're going to see that they're excellent reviews. I'm sure that's why this hotel was chosen as the host hotel. I just want you to know that this is a great site for really taking a look at reviews. TripAdvisor is a great little tool, and Tingo offers it for you. So those were three real options I wanted you to know about under hotels. Now let's scroll on down to the next page. Remember, I told you how important, I've emphasized it over and over again, that you download ShopBuddy onto your computer. It is the best buddy for shopping you're ever going to have to make sure you take advantage of all the coupon codes that are out there that are refreshed every single day for every store that we have. And remember, we have over 3,000 stores. So I've put a link right on the resource guide for you. You just scroll over here and click on the ShopBuddy resource, and it'll take you straight to the site. Right here, all you have to do is click on Download ShopBuddy now for free. It's a totally free service, and it's very easy to add it to your computer, and that way it'll make sure if you should go to a site, for instance, let's say you go to Travelocity and don't think to go through the shop.com/Virginia site, and Travelocity is giving you a 10% cash back. Well, if you have ShopBuddy on your computer, ShopBuddy is going to pop up. And when ShopBuddy pops up at the side, as I said, he's going to say to you, wait, click here so that you get that credit for going to that store because it's part of the shop.com affiliate stores. So that's why you want to download it. It's quick and easy, takes no time at all. The only thing you cannot do, it works on Internet Explorer, Firefox, and Chrome, but unfortunately at this time it's not available on mobile or tablet devices like iPads and iPhones. I'm sure that's coming in the future, but for everyone else, get ShopBuddy and make sure that you don't miss out on any deals. As I said, we have 2 full pages. How about cruises? Under cruises, you already saw that you could book cruises through Travelocity in the Travel tab, but you also have the ability to go to Cruise Direct. And I'm just going to click on the link to Cruise. Again, this is a search I did under Stores and Cruises, and here's Cruise Direct that pops up for you. That's one. Then you've got several others that pop up that will also book cruises for you. So take a look and notice that all of these are in the drop-down menu when you click on the link from the resource guide. And I'm sure that you're familiar with many of these sites. So just be aware that there are other places that you can book cruises. How about resorts? We have some wonderful resorts. How about a spa? I love spas myself. In a weather like this, it would really feel good. Well, here's one called Way Spa that offers 6% cash back when you book through our site. But I've also done a search for you, and you just click on resorts, and all of these will come up, and even more. I couldn't fit them all onto the resource guide. So here you go, stores, resorts. That's our search. And as we scroll down, you'll see, how about a trip to Hawaii? Sounds good to me, through Aqua Hotels and Resorts with 3% cash back. Of course, Sheraton, Westin, Marriott, 4 Points by Sheraton, Aloft Hotels, International Continental Hotels, Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn, Way Spa, which I already mentioned to you, Plaza Hotels, Hilton, Novotel, Sofitel. Lots of good resources for you there. All right, I know everyone has to book airline tickets. Airline tickets are always a challenge. Of course, you can go direct to the sites. We don't have that many direct airline companies that you can go to through this site. You certainly can book through the Travelocity, the travel link. You can book through Orbitz. You can book through Expedia. You can book through Hotwire. There's a lot of different ones on there that you can book and compare airline flights with. But there's also a few independent ones, so let's just go take a look. Here's the search I did on airlines. Again, I did it under stores and airlines, and this is what came up. There's a company called LAN Airlines. I've not heard of it, but it flies to South America, Chile, Peru, Argentina, Ecuador, Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, Uruguay, Dominican Republic, and Bolivia. So that's one resource you have. We also have one called Cheap-O Air, another one called Cheap Air, and then one that I've used quite a bit is OneTravel.com. I like this site. I found some really good deals on here. Sometimes I'm flying one airline on the way there and another airline on the way back, but I've gotten some wonderful prices through OneTravel.com. Of course, we've got Expedia and we've got Travelocity. So any of those are ways to book the airline tickets, and of course you already know I've probably done it the old way by going directly to the airline. But I'm trying to give you resources where you can get deals and cash back as well. Okay, so one more category, and I think it's, well, two more. Vacations. Isn't that what we're all thinking about right now with this crazy weather across the country? So I did a search under stores for vacations. And in this case, even though we don't have direct Southwest Airlines, we have Southwest Vacations where you can book a Southwest ticket and along with a vacation to a specific resort. They have popular destinations that we've all heard of where these packages include air, hotel, and rental cars. We have FunJet Vacations, another one that'll take you to the Caribbean, Mexico, and all across the United States. And how many of you have heard of Sandals? That's an all-inclusive vacation resort. Offers a number of specials and travel package deals in the Caribbean. And they do offer 2% cash back if you book that through this site. Again, vacations can be booked through Orbitz. Vacations can be booked through Cheap Tickets, Deals of Florida, Sheraton, Baymont, Days Inn, Night, Super 8, Aqua, that Aqua Hotels and Resorts again for vacations. So many of these names you've already heard of. You know, trust, and love them. JetBlue Getaways, might get some good ones there to Bermuda, Mexico, the Caribbean, or Latin America. And of course, you can also book vacations on Travelocity through the Travel tab or bargain through Priceline.com and get that 3% cash back in addition to a good deal. All right, now a vacation would not be complete for most people without renting a car. We have so many places you can go to do car rentals, and I've listed quite a few of them here, but if you want to look at all of them, you just click on car rental. And again, I just did it as a search in store. And carrentals.com comes up as the top one. I have booked a number of rental cars through carrental.com with very good results. They offer 2% cash back. Some of these car rentals do not offer cash back, but Payless does at 3%. Budget provides you with 2% cash back. You've got Fox Rent a Car. That's an interesting one we just started to use this past year. Usually their cars are off-site, but they're very easy to get to. They have a shuttle to them, and I found they are very nice cars for a really reasonable price. Of course, we've all heard of Hertz with 3% cash back. Enterprise is another one that we really like. We use that one quite a bit. And again, you can book your rental cars through Orbitz, through OneTravel, again, Southwest Vacations. Hotwire is another site that I've used quite a bit where you can save up to 40% on their rates. FunJet Vacations, JetBlue, Travelocity. You can see a lot of these come up more than once. Some are new. Zipcar is a new one. That's a little different. That's a car club service. And it's something to check out if you're in a metropolitan area. And then, of course, Avis. So those are the searches that I did for you to keep things easy for you. So here we've got the resource guide, and what I'd like to do is go ahead and post this for you so that you can download it. And there's the link for you on the resource guide, and you can download that and be able to use that for any of your vacation planning. So I'm setting that up. I'm waiting and staying on the event page for a moment to see if anyone wants to type in any questions for me, has any comments, or anything that they'd like to share about one of their favorite travel sites or their favorite ways of booking travel, something I may have missed, which I'm sure is possible since there's so many out there. I see a wonderful comment from Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. She says, you know, this is really good. I'm going shopping. Well, I hope you do go shopping. And you know, my first request to you is that you do go to the site that you're going to go to, shop.com/Virginia, and go ahead and register. And when you register, it's totally free to register. You're then going to be qualified for that cash back that I showed you about. So take advantage of the cash back and go ahead and register at shop.com/Virginia. There will be a direct link for it on the resource guide that you are downloading. Okay, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got some ideas. I hope you got some inspiration for ways that you can book your travel, find the best deals on the internet, take advantage of the cashbacks that's being offered to you, and just get away. Get away, get some rest and rejuvenation, and come back really restored, feeling good about the choices you made, the decisions you made, the deals you found, and learning that there are so many different sites available to you at my Savvy Shopper site called shop.com/Virginia. So thanks once again for joining me, and I want to say aloha. See you soon.